You'll want an 8mm wrench, 12mm wrench, 13mm wrench, a 12mm socket along with driver, and a 6mm Allen wrench. Okay, first step you want to do is remove these bolts holding the rear fender. There's two bolts right here. 8mm wrench. Loosen these up. You'll want to remove these so you can lift the fender up and down, which will give you better access to mount the rack. Next step is to remove the bolts on the grab handles. Once again, lifting the fender to get to the rear bolt. Now you're ready to take the rack and slide it on. In order to slide the rack on easily, you want to lift the rear fender, and then with the tab, slide it in. Now you're ready to bolt the rack up onto the motorcycle. First thing you want to do is take the provided spacer, slide it between the rear tab hole and the subframe of the bike. Then take the supplied bolt, slide it through, and by hand get it started into the hole. Use the factory bolt that was used for the hand grab to then mount the front. Do likewise on the other side. In order to get the bolt on the back part of this muffler side, you're going to want to unscrew the protective cover on the muffler itself in order to give you enough room to get the bolt through and then to tighten it. Once you got those removed, you can then slide the muffler guard over, slide the spacer, and then thread it through the bolt. To tighten it up, once again, take your socket, tighten the front, and at this point you'll want to snug it up about as tight as you're going to want it when riding around. And then on the rear you want to take a 6mm Allen, slide that muffler cover over and tighten it up. Now come to the opposite side of the machine and do the same on this side, tightening it up. Once you've got the muffler side tight, you then want to replace these bolts back Last step is to then replace the screws back on the fender and secure the fender back to the subframe. Our innovative rack design also allows you to mount your factory grab handles back onto the rack if you so desire. On the rear, you want to take the supplied bolt, slide the spacer in between the rack and the grab handle, and then throw the nut on the back side.